Hello everyone, in this video we are going to be making smoky jollof rice. So these are the ingredients. We have our bell pepper, we have tomatoes, we have some paprika over there, some onions, some ginger, we have some garlic over there, and then we also have the spices, bay leaf, seasoning powder, thyme and curry. We have our shallots, I have 6 of them there, and the tomato paste for the stew base. And this is the rice, it's long grain rice. Please subscribe to my channel if this is your first time. So for the protein, we have some chicken thighs, and then to season the chicken we have some onions, ginger, garlic, seasoning powder, white pepper, bay leaves, curry and some thyme. So here we are going to chop our tomatoes. We are going to be boiling these tomatoes and the paprika, and with the bell pepper we are going to boil them before we blend it. So we boil it to remove the excess water from it. So add some water so that it doesn't get burnt. So we boil that on a low heat. While that is boiling, I'm coming out to chop the onions, the garlic and ginger to boil our chicken. So after chopping, we are going to blend it. Going to be blending it so that we use it to boil the chicken. For the returning subscribers, thank you all for watching, and if you have watched to this moment and have not subscribed, please subscribe. So now we have put the chicken into the pot, added the blended onions and the thyme. After adding the thyme, so we are going to add the seasoning and the bay leaves and some salt. So we are not going to add water at the beginning. We are going to mix it and cover it and let it boil for 15 minutes without adding water. Let it simmer for 15 minutes without adding water. So after 15 minutes, I've come to check on the chicken. So I'll turn it, give it a turning, and then I'll add some water and cover it for it to now cook. So I'm adding water now. I'm going to cover it to allow it to cook. So I've come back to check on it again. Now it is ready. I'm going to be transferring it into a sieve and set it aside for frying. Over here I'm going to sieve the stock, the chicken stock, so that the rice will be clean. So this is me sieving it, this is the rest. So now I've come to check on the pepper and the tomatoes that we were boiling before, so it is ready. I'm going to transfer it into a bowl and set it aside for it to cool down for some minutes. While that is cooling down, I'm going to prepare now the onions, the garlic and ginger to add to it to blend together with the pepper mix. So it's ready chopped now for easy blending. So we have finished blending it, and this is how it looks. It's so smooth. For jollof rice pepper mix, you have to make it very smooth. So now I'm going to chop the shallots to fry the stew. So I'm chopping it into smaller pieces for the frying of the stew base. Now I'm coming out to fry the chicken. I would have done this in the oven, but because I need some flavor in the jollof rice, I need the flavor of the chicken from the oil, so that's why I fry it with oil, so that I will use this oil now to make the jollof rice and will build up some flavor there. So I have finished frying the chicken now. I'm transferring it to the sieve, and then I'll filter the oil so that there is no crumbs of the onions that I added there. So now we are going to make the stew. I've added some bay leaves and some thyme into the oil. We'll fry that for some minutes, and some shallots. So we are going to fry that for some minutes, after which we'll add the tomato paste. This tomato paste is about 300 grams. So we are going to fry that tomato paste until when you taste it, it is sweet in your mouth and it has separated from the oil. That is when you know it is ready. You now add your blended pepper mix with tomatoes, and then you fry. You stir it very well and let it fry. Now we are going to add the seasoning powder and some curry, some thyme, some salt to taste. So you give that a good stir. You stir it, and then cover it halfway, not completely covered. So over here I'm going to clean the rice. I'm going to wash it with some salt. After washing it with some salt with lukewarm water, I will now add some boiled water to it. You sieve it. I'm sieving it now. And then I'll add some boiled water to it and stir it, and then cover it and allow it to rest for 5 minutes. Allow it to rest for 5 minutes. This is how we prepare the rice for jollof rice. You don't boil it before adding it to the stew. You wash it and cover it for some minutes. After 5 minutes, you go back and wash it again for several times to get rid of some starch from it. So this is me now taking out some oil, excess oil. To fry this stew, you need much oil to get it fried, after which you can scoop out some excess oil. So now I've come back, after 5 minutes, I have come back to the rice now to give it a proper washing. I'm going to wash it severally, change the water, sieve it, wash it again, so that the rice doesn't stick together after it's been cooked and it doesn't become soggy. That is why you have to ensure that you get rid of some excess starch. So over here I've come now to check our stew. Come to give it a stir. I think it's ready now. I'm taking out some. This one I'm taking out. I need this later to add towards the end of the cooking to bring back some freshness to the jollof rice. So I have added the rice now to the stew. Give it a stir and add our chicken stock that we sieved before. So you stir it. The water should be the same level with the rice or slightly above the rice, so that it doesn't get overcooked. You cover it for the first 15 minutes. Now I've come to check on it, give it a good stir. Now this is me stirring it for the first time. At this point, make sure that your heat is on medium heat. The heat is on medium heat, not too hot or too low. So now we are going to cover with some foil paper and allow it to cook with some steam. We are not going to add any water anymore. You allow it to cook with its steam. So here I have come to check it again. Now the rice is getting ready now. I'm giving it some good stir. So please do well to subscribe to my channel. So here I've added some butter, some onions, and then we are going to add our stew that we saved earlier. This is to bring back some freshness to it. So we add it up and cover it for the butter to melt, after which we'll come back again to give it a good stir to mix everything together. This rice was so sweet, and the aroma of this food, my God. The aroma of this rice, if you taste this food, oh, your whole family will love it. We love it. And it's also good for a small get together, maybe a little get together, family get together. Just prepare it. They will all love it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye.